Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Mama June puts family and sobriety at risk with lies. Mama June Shannon is putting her family and sobriety at risk with her chronic lying. She has done this for several seasons of Family Crisis. Unfortunately, this season, it is Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson who is suffering from June's conniving ways. Keep reading for more details. When Mama June and Justin Stroud were planning their vow renewal and wedding shower, it came to light that she had been lying. She told his mother that she had a great relationship with her daughters when they were estranged. This infuriated Justin because he did not like the lies, especially regarding his mom. He was trying to show her he had changed, plus his family really wanted to meet Honey Boo Boo. So it was not only lies but a letdown. June did come clean, but now she is lying again. She had not been honest about what happened with Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson's money she made since she was 6. When Alana needed tuition help, she asked for the funds from her Coogan account. Unfortunately, all that was left was $33,000. June maintained that taxes took 50%, and then alleged Alana has been taking care of herself since she was 12. In reality, she had been blowing it on herself, men and drugs. But Justin had no idea what she had done to her daughter. Now, according to The Sun, Justin is worried about what these lies are doing to Mama June and all of the progress she supposedly made. In a preview for the Friday, March 29th, 2024 episode of Family Crisis, Justin is worried about June's sobriety. He says he has been clean for 3 years and attributes it to honesty. When it comes to his wife, he believes that her sobriety could be at risk if she keeps lying. Justin opens up to Josh Efford, Pumpkin's husband, and claims things would have been easier if June had been truthful prior to Alana asking for the money. It was hard for Justin Stroud when he was watching Mama June and her girls go at it over the money or lack thereof. He seemed to have no idea what had happened and what was going on. When Josh Efford and Dralyn Carswell headed outside, it was explained that it was not his fight. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson stormed out and wanted to know if he knew what June had done with her money. However, he looked just as confused and the ride home was filled with tension. At the same time, Alana pointed out that her mom can buy Justin diamond necklaces, but can't help her with college. It's a mess. ### Mama June puts family and sobriety at risk with lies. Mama June Shannon's life has been a roller coaster of ups and downs, with moments of triumph overshadowed by periods of chaos and controversy. Over the years, her journey has been documented for the world to see, from her early days on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo to her more recent struggles with addiction and legal troubles. Throughout it all, one thing has remained constant: her complicated relationship with the truth. Now, as new revelations come to light, it appears that Mama June's web of lies may be putting her family and her hard-earned sobriety at risk once again. ### The illusion of recovery. After a highly publicized battle with drug addiction, Mama June emerged with a renewed commitment to sobriety. She underwent rehab, distanced herself from toxic relationships, and promised her family that she would stay on the straight and narrow. For a while, it seemed like she was making good on that promise. Her social media was filled with motivational posts, and she even began to repair her relationships with her daughters, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson and Lauren Pumpkin Effard. But behind the scenes, cracks were beginning to show. June's behavior grew increasingly erratic, and whispers of her returning to old habits started to circulate. Friends and family members noticed her becoming more secretive, often disappearing for days at a time with flimsy excuses. Despite her claims of being clean, those closest to her couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. A family on edge. June's daughters have been through more than their fair share of turmoil over the years. Alana, still a teenager, has had to grow up fast, often stepping into the role of caretaker for her mother. Pumpkin, who is raising a family of her own, has struggled to balance her responsibilities while keeping an eye on her unpredictable mother. The sisters have been through the ringer, from watching their mother spiral out of control to being forced to cut ties with her at times when her behavior became too dangerous. But the consequences of June's lies didn't stop at the emotional toll on her family. Her relapse also put her at risk of legal trouble, as she was still under probation from previous charges related to her drug use. If it were discovered that she had violated the terms of her probation by using again, she could face serious consequences, including jail time. The road ahead. As the dust settled from the confrontation, the future of the Shannon family remained uncertain. June had made the decision to enter rehab again, acknowledging that she needed help if she was ever going to truly get her life back on track. But this time, her daughters were more cautious. They wanted to support their mother, but they also knew that they had to protect themselves and their own families from the fallout of her actions. The path to healing would be long and difficult. Trust, once broken, is not easily repaired, and June's latest deception had left deep wounds. Alana and Pumpkin were determined to hold their mother accountable, setting firm boundaries and making it clear that they would no longer enable her destructive behavior. They knew that they couldn't force June to stay sober, but they could protect themselves from being hurt again. As for Mama June, the road to recovery would require more than just a stint in rehab. She would need to confront the deep-seated issues that had driven her to lie and hide the truth, and she would need to prove to her family and to herself that she was committed to change. It was a daunting task, but one that was necessary if she ever hoped to rebuild the trust that had been lost. In the end, the fate of the Shannon family would depend on June's ability to be honest, not just with her family, but with herself. The truth had come out, and now the real work could begin. Whether or not June could rise to the challenge remained to be seen, but one thing was clear: the stakes had never been higher.